I can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we're live. We're live right now. Dude, your beard has gotten a lot.
Dude, that beard growth oil, man, it's working.
It's for real. It's working.
And my hair too, dude. I'm getting so unkempt. I can't wait for the barber to open, for life to go back to normal.
You know, a lot of lives, like YouTube lives, Facebook lives, they're often like two people talking, complete random. Somebody's watching a TV show and like giving commentary on the show. It's like, can we just do that?
Or like Twitch TV, just watching people play video games. We should just have people watch us work.
We should be right. People would pay. Like, oh, look,
just put a camera up.
I would pay to watch Steven optimize a campaign. I guess technically I do.
We should live stream an entire podcast episode with all like the mistakes and bloopers and claps in between.
For sure. That'd be wild. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. We're a couple minutes late today. I had a call that ran late. But this is your daily dose of Amazon marketing news, techniques, tips, tricks, hacks, strats. And we go live every day at this time. We are normally perfectly punctual. Today, we were a bit late. You can find out when this is in your time zone and add this to your Google Calendar by clicking that link that I just dropped. And Steven, we are talking about PPC tools today, specifically our PPC tool, which is known as AdBadger.
The AdBadger.
The AdBadger. I don't know if anyone knows this, but the story of AdBadger is that I was out on a hike one day and a lightning struck nearby and it caused this big explosion. And I walked towards the explosion and on it, I saw a computer. And on the computer, it was a Zoom call. The person on the other end was the Badger. And the Badger gave me to share with the world all these Amazon advertising tools and techniques. Did you know that origin story, Steven?
So I no, I didn't. That was news to me. So the lightning delivered the computer, or the computer was already there and it struck the computer. The
computer was off. Like it was.
Computer was off.
Okay. Broken computer.
It was just a broken computer, and the lightning brought it to life.
Yes.
And brought the Badger to life. Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's pretty wild, right? Anyway, what we are going to talk about today is the negative keyword quick attack. NKW quick attack. Negative keyword quick attack.
Which I want to say, because Mike is in denial of this. But yes, Pikachu was the inspiration for the terminology quick attack.
There's no doubt.
And you denied it for a long time. Do you accept it now?
The word quick attack, negative keyword quick attack, that's straight out of Pikachu.
Yes.
And the reason, I just want to start with the name. The reason we have the word quick attack is because you can quickly attack your search terms and add new negatives. It's as simple as that. And by doing that, it just allows you to it just allows you to move super duper quick through your search terms. It allows you to get in there, optimize quickly, because prior to that point, I was using loads of spreadsheets. You know, you would download a spreadsheet and you would look through the spreadsheet and you'd have to filter things through the spreadsheet, and then you'd have to copy them and then add them to the right spot. And it was really, really frustrating. So that is why we created the negative keyword quick attack. And for those that don't know, essentially what it allows you to do is it allows you to set a filter, and then you can view all of your search terms based off those filters. Steven, what's one of your go-to filters that you refer to when you are doing negative keyword optimization?
It's pretty simple. I just do, I just put the filter on for no sales. So anything that didn't drive a sale, and then I'll usually sort by either highest spend or highest clicks. Highest spend and highest clicks will sometimes be, kind of the same looking list, but
Yep.
sometimes you get fewer clicks but bigger CPCs. And you just go through, and if it's irrelevant, you just negate it. And one thing that I do really like about the tool is that, like, say you've got let's just say you've got a bunch of different products. Let's say, I don't know, let's say these things, little like Listerine mouthwash. Okay.
Yep.
Say you sell those little things. You got lots of different sizes, lots of different, variations of them, different flavors or whatever. And you put them in different ad groups, right? Because you're doing single product ad group strategy, really trying to like fine tune it. And you come through and you see that there is a, this one ad group got an irrelevant search that, triggered something like, I don't know, people who were searching for air freshener, because that could totally happen, like mint air freshener.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows up in that ad group. Well, that's not relevant to any of your products, but that was only in one ad group. So that could have happened in more ad groups. So you can be preemptive here. And when you're adding these negative keywords, you can add them at the ad group level or at the campaign level or at the account level, which is something that Amazon does not have. But it's really cool they should have it, but we invented it, an account level negative keyword, which you can think of it this way. If at an ad group level, that basically means if you have a negative exact match keyword at the ad group level, that means, hey, this ad will never be triggered by that search term. If you do that at the campaign level, then it applies to all of the ad groups. So if you have 10 ad groups in a campaign and you apply the negative keyword at the campaign level, not a single one of those ad groups will ever be triggered by that search term. If you add it at the account level, it applies it to all of your campaigns. So if you have, it's really, you can be a little bit more preemptive with your negative keywords by adding things at the campaign or account level. And yeah, it's super quick. You just run through the list. You go checkbox, checkbox, checkbox. Any searches that are relevant, add it at the account level, and they'll never show up again.
Yeah, adding the account level feature is something that I'm pretty proud of, in the sense of there was no real way to do that previously. Like, that's not an Amazon thing. That's an AdBadger thing. So being able to apply it to every single campaign that quickly, I feel like is like a great money saving technique. One thing that people sometimes get tripped up on is that they'll use the negative keyword quick attack to add account level negative phrases. And one thing I always like to recommend to people is that when you're using like things at the account level or things at the multiple campaign level, is to usually err on the side of adding a negative exact. So you'll block just that negative exact keyword and potentially not terms that are to the left or right of it. To give you an example, we're looking at, let's say you add the negative keyword jump rope, and you're adding the negative keyword jump rope as a phrase. What will happen if you do that is that you will block kids jump rope, men's jump rope, jump rope for fitness, jump rope for fun, whatever it might be. You'll end up blocking potentially hundreds of keywords. And typically when people actually want to block something, they just want to block that exact thing. So that's why generally when I'm using our negative keyword tools, I'll always try to use negative exacts. And I will be very careful as to what I add as a negative phrase. So I'll often do 2 rounds of it. I'll add some as a negative exact and block just those terms. And then we actually have a feature that actually just like presents all the terms for you. So you can actually go back through, still see the terms, and then add anything that you want to add as a negative phrase right there. So it allows you to sort of go through first pass and then do a second pass. In version 2, we will have an option where people can actually decide, do they want to view things that they've already added as a negative phrase? Do they want to view things that they've already added as a negative exact? And I think that's going to be really good time saving and optimization upgrade to people's normal flow.
Yeah, and you can also so you can add search terms based on add negative keywords based on your search term history. But if you have an idea, so the best way to kind of use phrase matches, like Mike was saying, is picking up more on themes. So say you're a massive toothpaste, toothbrush, like your Colgate. Okay, say you're Colgate, and you've got toothpaste, toothbrushes, mouthwash, you have all this stuff, and you've got hundreds and hundreds of campaigns.
Yep.
You got a few auto, you got a few broad and phrase match keywords, and you're just seeing every now and again you're getting picked up on searches for like air freshener or cleaning, like bathroom cleaning supplies, and you see these things. Well, if you just add as a negative phrase air freshener, that'll capture all the different variations of that.
Yep.
You could add as a negative phrase, cleaning supplies. And that would take you out of anything that potentially gets you into like the soap category or anything. But if you got hundreds and hundreds of campaigns, that can take a while to go through and do it to every single one, every single campaign. Of course, you probably would want to do that you would want to do that in bulk operations as well. And that can still take a while because you have to grab every single campaign, the campaign IDs, set up the syntax properly for your negative keywords. But with this tool, you just add this phrase at the account level, done. It's applied to every single campaign. So for that kind of stuff, it is quick. And you can manually enter that. You don't need to get that from a search term report if you already kind of have seen that happening. So real quick, easy way to optimize.
Right on. If you are watching this live or on the replay, if you want to find out more information about our negative keyword quick attack, I'm dropping a link in the comments. Basically, we have a product tour. You can go check it out, and you can go directly to the part in the video where we talk about the negative keyword quick attack. You can actually see it in action. And if you're already an AdBadger customer and you're seeing this, you can still go to the product tour because you will probably learn a few things that you might not know about it in terms of how it behaves and how you should get the most value out of it. And that is, Stephen, I think that's it for right now. Anything else?
That's it.
Yeah.
Nope. We got Emma Walker commenting, "Who's the caveman?" I'll come back next time with I'll braid this. I'll really look like a caveman next time.
Living the
you could braid your beard.
Potentially.
Braid that. That's braidable.
Yeah, potentially. It's getting out of control.
Yeah.
It's getting out of control. I hope all of our viewers' lives are not out of control. I hope you continue to tune in and continue to get some of these Amazon marketing news, tips, strategies, all the goodness, because we'll be here pushing you along. Let's do it. Have a good one, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you here on Monday. Have a good one.
Peace.